Welcome, guys, to the Parks Motor Group Tampa Bay Theater. I was sitting here thinking, as you guys were performing the first song, you guys have probably got some stories of some places you've played before. Like, in the early days, explain, like, some of the places you guys have been, the things you've seen. I mean,
Make it sound like there's bodies buried in the desert somewhere.
No, but I'm sure starting out, you guys have played some pretty interesting venues and some conference rooms and some other things. What's kind of one of those stories that you guys remember?
Where's the most interesting place that we've played?
We played a farm in Canada.
Yes.
That's true.
That was really strange. There was like 3 really old people that must have been like 85. That they were just like, I have no idea why these guys are in my living room right now. And there were like kids bringing us like homemade jams and stuff.
Pies and, yeah.
It was like that Amish show or something. It was really...
Well, a lot of people really want to know what you guys have been doing over the past couple of years. So why don't you guys explain on the hiatus what's been happening and what's to come?
A lot of barbecues over at Ricky's house. Rick, you want to tell them what's on the menu?
Smoked pastrami is on the menu. At least for right now.
Yeah, so barbecues, writing songs, recording. Bryce was doing a side project. So, but mostly, that's right, Comox. Mostly just barbecues, though. We needed some time off.
There's an art to pastrami that Rick fills us in on every day. It takes, well, not every day, every other day.
I bore them with my pastrami. I do.
Apparently it's made from cow. I didn't even know that.
It's a flat brisket, Bryce. Then you corn it. Or brine it.
Okay.
And then you need to soak the salt out of the beef. And then you smoke that pastrami.
I'm getting really hungry right now. My mouth is
I'll save you guys. Does anybody have a question?
I have a question
yes,
for everybody.
Okay, what's the question?
Has anybody stayed at, where are we staying, the Intercontinental Hotel? Has
Yes.
anyone stayed there before?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's a little strange, right? Like, I like to sleep naked. I'm just saying, you know. So
you can
when
quote
you
that
open,
now.
I didn't realize this last night, but when you open,
Right.
the curtains,
There's a lot.
like a conference meeting going on. I'm not even joking. Like everyone, like 20 people at a conference room, just staring at your
Oh, okay.
I would have appreciated a warning because last night I got in and I was like, oh, let me just like soak in like the beautiful sights of Florida. And there's like a conference room like literally right next door, like full windows.
And right now all the ladies are like, why wasn't I staying at the Intercontinental last night? Darn it.
It's terrifying.
All right, does anybody have a question from the audience? Question. All right, we're going to go right here.
Hi, how you doing? Been to a lot of shows. I appreciate your effort. I've never been disappointed at a Lifehouse concert before. I've been to shows early, and I know you go out there, and I've seen you walk around to kind of see how the sound is, and you make sure the fans have a great time. So I really appreciate that. But my question is, what are your plans for this summer touring? And don't forget us in Tampa.
We're going on the road with Nickelback in the summer. It starts in June. It goes till August. So
I think Atlanta is actually the closest show that we're playing on that.
yeah, we have nothing to do with the scheduling though. So I mean, this is one of our favorite cities, and it's not just because Burns is here. But we ate at an amazing place last night. What was it called?
Where did you eat last night?
Ukulele?
Oh, Ukulele, yeah. Great
That place
place.
was the jam. That was good.
Hi, gentlemen.
Hello.
Nice that you came here. I wanted to know a couple things. One, would you ever do another cruise? And 2, what is your favorite venue in the Southeast?
I'll answer the first one. I absolutely would do another cruise. I would do 2 of them.
Okay, great.
2 more. I think like in your life you can do 4 cruises, and I've already done 2. So I'm due for 2 more before it's all said and done.
Great.
Like
So
one when I'm way older, and like one maybe like in a couple years.
So you didn't get seasick or anything
No,
on
really.
the VH1 cruise?
I
Okay.
didn't do too bad.
Very
Ricky
cool.
actually did a cruise playing for the Goo Goo Dolls. Or
Yes, I was
that?
on that one too.
You were on that one too?
Hey, Ricky.
I recognized you.
Okay, I thought so, because you said I was your favorite.
You are my favorite.
Did he say that?
Yes, he did.
He told me the same thing.
Gee.
Jeez, Ricky.
I love everybody. No, you are my favorite.
Ricky's such a good guy.
He is a good guy.
So
been
Bryce,
on
you didn't
3.
get seasick either?
No, I liked the cruises, actually. It was
Yeah.
pretty cool. I mean, going into it, we were like, what? We didn't know what to expect, but it wound up being a really positive, fun environment.
Yeah.
Everyone was really cool, and we got along good.
Good. And the
Especially
reason
me and
why
Rick.
I asked about the venue being in the southeast is because everyone always says Red Rocks, and so I'm taking that off the.
So we
map.
can't say Red
You can't
Rocks?
say Red Rocks. No.
That's tough.
Even though I'm sure it's a great venue, but in the southeast, can you think of a place that
Can you
you'd
give
love
me
to play?
like some other options?
We need
Like
a
on the
list.
game show. Yeah.
We need
What
a
are my
multiple
choices?
choice.
Any other venues that you can tell us that are
No,
really nice, and then I can
no.
tell you if I agree?
No, I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Universal was
Mardi
fun.
Gras. Yeah,
Mardi
Universal.
Gras was
That's
fun.
fun. They let us go on the Harry Potter ride like 3 or 4 times.
That was actually great.
I'm going with that one. That's
Oh, very good. I don't know.
I have a question about that cruise. How do you hide from the fans on that boat? Like,
you
know,
don't. You
You
just
don't.
party
you're just
with
out there.
everybody. Yeah. You're just
Really?
like, yeah.
I've always wondered that.
It makes for a good show because you know every single person by name by the time that you play at night.
You and 2,000 of your closest friends?
Yeah, you've had beers with all of them, and you know about their kids' names and stuff. It's kind of creepy, but it's
I was going to say.
there's really nowhere to go either. So
Right,
it's just like
right.
you just jump in.
Tanya, right?
Whoa!
Oh,
Oh, that's...
I tell you, Rick has a memory
Burn.
like a steel trap.
I mean, I didn't get it right, but I was started. Started with a T.
Started kind of good.
Another
That's
quick,
what I meant.
Another quick question. Anybody? Anybody? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. All right, here I'm coming back to you.
Hey, how you doing? So I'm originally from Vermont, and you guys have been there before. You've been to Montreal, so I've seen a lot of your shows. During one of the shows in Vermont, you guys were playing the song "Breathing," and then the fire alarm went off halfway through.
Oh,
And
whoa.
So we kind of got to sneak up to the front of the stage, and I asked you, "You gonna play the rest of the song?" You're like, "Probably not, dude." So
Did we play it or no?
no, you switched to a different one. So if you
Oh.
want to start halfway through "Breathing" from the second half and play the rest, that'd be awesome.
He just wants half the song. He wants to get his money's worth from that show.
Do you remember that?
No. That's amazing, though.
Higher ground, yeah. Actually, was Matt Nathanson opening for us?
Yeah.
I do remember
Oh,
it.
you know what? That did happen.
Really? The fire alarm
You might
actually
be
went
right.
off, and we had to stop the show.
Did we, go outside? I don't remember.
You guys stayed on stage, and a couple of us stayed there too, kind of having a beer, just kind of hoping that we could sneak up to the front, and then once the fire
It's
alarm
not
went off,
the
we
code at all, but...
Exactly.
So yeah, what's his name, Ricky? Do you remember his name too?
Oh yeah, let's do this.
Throw it. Just...
Can you see him from all the way up there?
David? Steve?
Are you? No, seriously?
Alan.
No, my name is David.
No, it's not.
And there you go. I tell you, Rick has a steel trap mind. He really
You're
does.
psychic or something.
What city are you in, Rick? What city are you in? Let's try this.
We need to utilize this gift that you have.
Oh,
You for real just throw that out there?
that's kind of scary. I'm a little creeped out right now. I'm not gonna lie. Let's talk upcoming new album, which these guys are all diehard Lifehouse fans. But for everyone watching at work or at home, you guys have a new album coming out. So why don't you guys talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, the record's called Out of the Wasteland. We played around with titles for a while. It was called Seven for a minute, and
Apparently, there was a movie called Seven. Too.
yeah, we just collectively we really liked the title. We gravitated toward it. We took a 2-year break and got back together, and we're now independent. We're on Cobalt. We left Interscope, so we're kind of doing a lot of things on our own, which is really gratifying. And I think we're just kind of getting back to the roots of what the band is, and we're having a great time. And the record comes out May 19th, and then the tour starts June 19th, and that's about it.
So since you guys have taken the hiatus, how have you noticed the industry change? I mean, now there's like Shazamming and there's all these other things. I mean, how has that kind of taken a new life with, moving forward with the band?
It's a bit of a learning curve, to be honest. When we started, it was before Pro Tools, before iTunes.
Yeah.
Like, we did our first album on 2-inch tape. So I never thought that we would kind of be like those guys, you know what I mean, that have to Bryce has to teach us how to do Twitter and Instagram and all this stuff. And I think that, the upside is it keeps everybody connected to their fans on a daily basis. And I think that's great, so it's really nice to kind of have that connection. But it's changed a lot,
Yeah, I mean, I can only imagine the perspective. You guys have been around for so long that now it's a whole different game. I mean, knowing what you have to do to get the Shazam numbers up and all those other kinds of things. So what do you guys answer all your Facebook? You guys are doing it, right? You don't have a team who does it? It's you guys?
No, we are the team. We don't have any minions or anything.
See, they hang out with you on the boat. They Facebook you back. It's awesome. So, all right, does anybody have a question? Okay, questions over here. I'm going to come this way, and I'm going to sneak around this way and hand it over.
Hi.
Hey, I remember you from outside a
Yes,
couple
me.
months ago.
Hi, how are you? Yeah, that was me. Thank you for that anyways. My question is my two favorite things in the world are Lifehouse and 24.
Oh.
So I know you guys worked with Kiefer Sutherland, so I wanted to know what was that like, because I think that is just the coolest thing, and I saw that you guys collaborated years ago. I was like just on cloud nine. It was like the greatest moment for me, my two most favorite people together. So I was just curious what it was like to work with him, because I'm like completely like disheartened now that 24 is gone. Like my heart's broken, and so
is it gone? It's done.
It's done.
Right?
So I just want to know what that was like.
It was amazing. He's such a great guy. He's like the most down to earth, approachable person. He's one of those guys that will stay up all night hanging out with everybody. Like I've heard too, even on set, he's just as good of friends with a janitor as he is with like the director. So that's what I appreciated about him. And doing the video, he was so precise and just very, really professional to work with. And that the Broken video actually is one of my favorites that we've ever done. So it was kind of an honor to work with him.
He actually just came to our show in Vegas. He was there and won a lot of money playing blackjack. I don't even want to throw that out there.
Well, this was at 10 o'clock. We don't know what happened afterwards, but he was up when we.
Very cool. Well, thank you. That's actually my favorite video. So I was just wanting to be curious. Thank you.
Oh, no problem.
See you Saturday.
All right.
Hi, I just had a question about how do you feel when people interpret your songs in a way that you might not have had any intention when you wrote them?
That actually makes me excited when that happens, because it's a pet peeve of mine when you know exactly what a song is about. I like to kind of leave things kind of ambiguous to where you can kind of take it in a lot of different directions. So it's actually interesting to hear other people's perspective on the lyrics for me personally, because it's like, oh, I didn't really think about that when I was writing it, or it's just I like it when you can kind of interpret it in a lot of different ways.
So you don't mind?
I don't mind at all. No. No.
Rick, are we going for the names here? Talk to me. Names.
I'm tapped out.
Yeah, okay, all right. We've used the mojo now. See.
Wait, I'm getting something. Your name's Dawn, and your name's Jennifer.
Close.
It only works for Rick, man.
Name tags. We're 2 for 2.